What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing these Govee RGB car LED strip lights in Chamelea's 2021 Dodge Charger. This is what comes in the box. Of course, you get the user manual, you get some zip ties, which I'm not sure that we're going to need those yet. And then you get this little card here that you can download. If it could focus, you could download the Govee app. And these are the actual lights right here. They're powered off of a 12-volt connection, so you could just plug it into the cigar lighter. You have right here. And turn the ignition on. And we'll press the power button. And you can see that they start lighting up. And you can simply hit the button to turn them off if you want. But they also can be controlled via the Govee app, and we'll get into that once we get it installed. There's also a control module here that you can use to power it on. You can use this to switch between the colors, I believe, and then this is for the brightness. It does also have double-sided tape here, so that you can mount this if you want. And the lights themselves also have double-sided tape, as you can see. So hopefully we'll find a good place to mount these. They basically go in the footwell. So down there somewhere we're going to find a place to mount them in the front and in the rear of the car. And at night they should look pretty good. I don't usually like having wires showing everywhere, so I'm going to do my best to hide them. One good thing about the Charger is that this piece right here actually comes out, and there's a little gap right in this area. So hopefully I can route the wire through here. I am going to probably have to pull some of this apart to try to hide the wires, but once I get that routed, I should be able to put this cover back on and hide it pretty well. So we'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start out just by finding the placements. I'll probably go ahead and just mount them in the final position and then show you where I have them mounted. It's a pretty straightforward install. It's just double-sided tape. The big challenge here is just, hiding these wires. It shouldn't be all that big of a challenge, honestly, because she has a lot of panels in here. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so just quick check-in here. I dismantled this panel here, and it basically just pops out. This piece pops up, and then the other side over here pops out just like this side. So that'll give you all the room that you need, really, to go ahead and route these wires. And as far as the mounting location, I'm looking at either right up here or a little further back. All right, guys, so for the passenger side on the front, this piece here is actually removable. You just have to remove these push pins. It's made out of this material. The tape won't stick to it. So basically I'm gonna cut some little slits into it, and then I'll use the wire ties to go ahead and mount this. All right, so this is what it looks like mounted. Just have the wire ties there. And that's the back of it. This was the easiest way that I could find to do it. There may be some other adhesives you can use, but I didn't have time to go mess around with all that. So this will get the job done, and let's go ahead and mount it back up there. All right, so we're gonna have to get a bit creative. So I'm in the rear driver's side seat right now, and this little flap right here is pretty stiff. It's on the floor, so what I'm gonna do is mount the light to the bottom of this, because the problem is these sit so low that it really blocks the light. So mounting it under the seat wouldn't really give us any benefit. So I'm just going to mount it directly to this. And because it is so stiff, I'm going to actually have to drill some holes in it and then just use the zip ties to mount it. And I'll show you the finished product once I get it done. All right, so this is what it looks like. And I could tuck the wires in a little bit neater. I just need to move the seat into position. So this is the passenger side, as you can see. both secured into place, so let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so this is the feature that I like. When you turn music on, outside the car. And I'm in the garage right now, but all right, guys, so here is the Govee app, which I mentioned previously. You can also control the lights from. So you can select color up here. You can change the temperature. There's basic colors. And so just to kind of show you, as I move this around, you can see the colors changing. So if you want to create a custom color, you can do that. And there's just a whole bunch of options in here. Too many for me to go through. Got wave up here though, if you want to do that. But again, my favorite is the music option, so that the lights correspond with the music that you're listening to. You can have it pick up from the actual Govee device, the lights themselves, or you can have it pick up from the mobile phone. So you have some options there. You also have sensitivity settings there. You can have it go in rhythm. You can have it sprouting. What is this, shiny? I don't know what that is. I haven't tried those out yet. But there's a million different options up here, guys. So you just have to go through it, figure out what works for you best, and you can control it through there. So I ended up mounting the control module here, so she has easy access. It's hard to see it. There's not a lot of light, but it's mounted right there, so you can cut it off right there. Or she can still just hit this button here if she wants to turn it off. So several different ways to access it, several different ways to control it. A lot of different options for you. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think about this mod in the comments below. Is this something that you're interested in doing? I'll put a link in the description. These run about 20 bucks on Amazon. You may be able to find them on sale. I'll put a link in the description to our storefront where we earn a commission. So if you want these, click that link. Go ahead and grab you a set and install them. And that's it for now. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.